With the Nerd Party. Nice to
very
meet
nice to
you.
meet you.
So, tell me a little bit about what attracted you to this, reading the script, like how did you get involved, and what really appealed to you about being in this movie?
I've always been a fan of coming-of-age dramas. I think it's such a staple, like American. It's such an American film, like about a bunch of friends and overcome a bunch of obstacles together. It's something that's like so American. It's like the oldest American story to me. And I've done a lot of coming-of-age movies, so naturally I was very drawn to it. I think coming-of-age movies really, it helps give people who watch it a perspective on their own life, which is, I think, the mission statement of any film is to like have you walk out of there with some hope for your own self. And another reason is that I got to play a character that was not very put together, that was extremely flawed. It's also very fun, and it's not every day that an Asian American actor gets to play that type of character. Like he's kind of a screw up, which is rarely portrayed, but we do exist.
So you're referring to yourself as
exactly. So I'm proud that I get to represent that. It was not easy, being, from a Chinese family saying that you want to be an actor. You're definitely a black sheep.
And talk a little bit about working with Joe, and I know he's right there. So
yeah, Joe. Oh, Joe. Okay. Yeah. Well, he's such a great guy.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
No, he was extremely easy to work with. He's like very much an actor's director, and because he's an actor himself, he gets it. When we have to take, we have to take. We don't have to, do it a million times. Once he'll always ask me, "Do you feel good about that?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." I wish every director asked me if I felt good about that instead of making me, jump higher, jump
not just in acting,
lower.
but in life in general.
Exactly.
Do you feel good about that?
Do you feel good about that? I'm like, yeah, I do, Joe. Thank you.
Well, hey, I'm really excited to watch this movie. Thank you so much. Pleasure being here.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Enjoy.
All right, and we got Kale here from the Youth Critic.
Hello, how are you doing?
Very nice.
Good. So my first question is, how did working with Joseph inform your performance at all?
How did it inform my performance?
Yes, like what notes, rehearsal, how did, in specific ways, how did it help inform your performance?
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Well, it was very laid back. There was barely any rehearsal. Like we were trying different things on set, and we got to improvise a lot, which was a lot of fun. Which is like an actor's dream. You could just kind of show up and you play.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I had a lot of fun. It was very easy.
Nice. So in that regard, how was the shoot? Did you? So you mentioned you didn't have a whole lot of rehearsals. So did that impact the performance at all? Because some people like to rehearse, and then others don't. What for you do you like more?
I do. I actually believe that there is such thing as over rehearsing, and everything becomes too rigid. You know what I mean?
Too structured.
But it's not like don't rehearse.
Of course.
I mean, you do enough that you're like, okay, I got it. You understand where the scene's going, and you just kind of show up and you play. You let things happen. So me and most of the cast, we just got together ourselves and we rehearsed on our own time, and we showed up. We were prepared and we just delivered.
So jumping onto that, how did you and the actors form a chemistry and bond?
Well, we were all staying at the same hotel. First of all, that really helps, and they had a bonfire area, like a literal bonfire.
Right.
So we would just sit around it and barbecue, and have s'mores. You can't bond more than that. It was great.
Yeah, you can't do better than that. And I guess my last question is, how does the film itself, or actually, how would you pitch the movie to just a random person?
I would say, if you want to have a good time, if you're into really good coming of age movies and you love music, show up and watch it. Why not?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
very much.
All right. Well done.